They sure are. The next great Lakers star. They get the ball to Modest in the paint. At 6'10", the way he can finish over the top is really impressive.
And that's huge because now the Bulls bench has 17 points already. They only average 35 a game, but Modest, very aggressive going to the rack tonight. Love it.
Jaquez cut off, gets the ball in the corner to Alec Burks, and he's made a living out of doing that now in his 14th season out of Colorado. Lonzo on the attack. Back to Jalen Smith. He made one earlier. Now he puts it down, goes past Ware. Just overlaid that a little bit. Good move, though.
Yep, very good move. It's there, so keep doing it.
Rozier in transition. Misses on the 3 ball. Kobe White able to battle Jaquez Jr. and get the rebound. Now he's got Jovic on. Kobe in the corner. Trying to maneuver around the veteran Burks. Burks with some good defense there. Gets his hand. Lonzo inbounding the ball to Kobe. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jalen Smith going hard to the hoop. He throws it down with 2 hands.
And no one wanted to step in front of that train.
And that's one thing. Ware has got all the measurables and all the athleticism, but he doesn't have the experience. It's a nice finish by Jaquez. That was really impressive. Now, I mentioned about Ware, the fact that, you know, he can jump, he can block shots, but he's also got to learn, you know, with veterans like Smith, get him up in the air and go around.
Well, that's it, and that's the timing of the game too. You're first league in the game, college, you got a couple 7-footers, but they don't move at the same rate at pace that NBA players move at. And even a guy that's only 6'8" can get up and bother you and be as strong as you. So that's going to take time. But I like what I've seen out of him so far.
Jevon Carter just entering the game was long on his first 3-point attempt. Mentioned the 3 players acquired in the Zach LaVine trade not available to play today. They'll make their Bulls debut on Saturday, so the bench a little bit short tonight. Rozier missing on the drive. Good contest by Jalen Smith. Here comes Modest.
That was a tough matchup for Jalen, too. He did a great job forcing a tough shot.
Spinning and dealing. The left-hand finish. Modest, Pozelis.
You know, I was with Modest on the road, and he was having a lot of those smoothie shakes in the blender.
Is that
I think
what
he
it is?
learned something because he's spinning all over the place tonight.
Yeah, he's really putting out an offensive performance. Jovic answering with a 3 on the other end.
Modest was a little disappointed on that one. He was just a step out of position.
Now it's Smith setting the screen for Jevon Carter. Kobe working off a screen, drops it into Modest with the pass a little bit low at his feet. It's already perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Rozier in the corner to Alec Burks for 3. That rattles around and out. Rebound for Jalen Smith.
Modest always pointing in the paint.
Jalen Smith, how about that?
And Jalen Smith.
They try to come back only down 2 against the Heat after getting off to a slow start. Jovic out to Burks. He couldn't make the corner 3, but he hit the one from out front.
And you got to get out there. You're coming out at an angle. You don't want to foul him. But you got to time it perfect.
We get the ball inside of Julian Phillips, who just checked in. He draws the foul. Deadline is almost here, and the Chicago Sports Network has you covered. Join Cam Smith, Jason Goff, Kendall Gill, and KC Johnson for an exclusive.
I think so. A lot of teams just holding on right now, waiting for things to happen. And you know, it's always tough. As a player, it's a tough time of year. When Stacey and I played, you'd hear trades, but now the trades they're talking about it on social media all the time.
Right.
Joe Rube is texting everybody and FaceTiming people talking about things, and you know you can't get away from all that news.
Rozier missing on the 3-point attempt, but the Heat able to track down the loose ball. They'll get another opportunity. 5 on the shot clock. Hawkins trying to go around Julian Phillips. He gets the ball to go in, and a foul.
Finished on that was a tough shot.
Yeah, it really was. Used the English to spin it up. He was the guy that they got in the middle of the first round. They've done it 2 years in a row with Jaquez and Ware. Smith blocked by Ware.
Ware just kind of waiting for him down there. Timed that up perfect.
Now Carter trying to beat the shot clock. Little fadeaway, he gets that to go. Jevon Carter back in the rotation.
Again, that was nice too. You saw Smith hang out under the basket and kind of hold Ware down low so he couldn't go out and challenge that shot.
Jaquez being guarded by Julian Phillips. Julian giving up a little bit of weight there. Now it's Jovic. 5 on the shot clock. Turned to back down. Pozelis turns it over. Get a late call. That's going to go against. We're going to see a lot more minutes for Modest Pozelis the rest of the way. Ware loses it, but able to reclaim.
That's good help by Julian Phillips to get in there when Ware got the lob in.
And they get Clarkson shot just.
He collapsed down low, and then when the ball is swung out.
Julian Phillips in the dunker spot. Nice pass. Pick up the ball inside to Jaquez. Going right at Phillips over the top. Misses on the shot, but draws the foul.
Mo Artist Hat Series designed by Ramiro Huizar. Well, supplies last. Absolutely. No, honestly, I get that read over there on the radio.
You get the same.
But Alyssa Berger Mini.
Bill showing his versatility there. Expertly handling the latest in the BMO Artist Hat Series. Devon Carter going at Tyler Hero. Tried to reset with Giddey. Almost losing on the behind-the-back dribble. Shot clock at 5. Carter trying to step back, going around down at Burks. Vucevic back on the floor, could not grab the rebound. And here comes the Heat. Tyler Hero directing traffic.
Mark, look at bench scoring. Bulls bench scored 30 points and starters just is it 17? But that.
A long rest for Vucevic. He was hit for about 9 minutes.
Bench was doing all right.
Bench could be out with Modest doing a fantastic job. Modest getting ready to check down, getting in front of us. Nikola Vucevic.
Hand up on it, but it's just a little bit longer.
Jovic now with 9 points off the bench. And Iowa goes strong in the hoop and
Off the glass.
get a foul off the ball as they're trying to run a staggered screen for Tyler Hero.
Our point guard, and we were in practice one day, and I talked to him. I said, "How do you know when to drive the basket?" He goes, "Billy, I can beat. Mine's the help coming from. Is it going to be a big guy, a little guy, and who's going to be open?"
And Iowa goes right to the bucket.
Exactly. You saw the big guys there. He's not afraid. Just because it's a big guy, he didn't say, "Well, I'm not going to go in. I'm going to veer off and try to."
Coming up to set the screen. Try to dump the ball into Burks. He wanted no part of that. Back out to Jovic. And he throws it into the first row. Vucevic couldn't handle it. Here come the Heat with numbers. They get the ball to Jovic, and he's able to finish in transition.
A tough play off a turnover for the Bulls right there, and give up an easy basket. Jovic ran the floor well on that one. A little awkward, but finished.
Josh Giddey being guarded by the veteran Burks. Drops it into Vucevic. The fade away from 8 feet is long, and Bam Adebayo able to control the rebound. Heat doing a really good job in their half-court offense. 16 assists and just 2 turnovers. Try to get the ball inside. To Adebayo now directing traffic. Modest back in the game. Lonzo with a 3-point attempt. Comes up short. The rebound going to Jovic.
Now, that was a gift right there. They went under the screen, couldn't get out. Wide open.
Tyler Hero into the paint. Good ball movement by the Heat. Jovic, shot clock winding down. It gets kind of hung up in the air. Hero has to force one up. No good. The rebounded ball. You know he's looking to push. Lob it to Modest, but the pass is deflected away. Modest was looking to bring the house down on that pass.
He was. It was right there for him.
Now Miami with numbers. Jaquez passes up on the 3-point attempt. Dumps it off to Bam. He's got a clear lane to Bam went home. And slide. Little drag step pass over to Patrick Williams for 3. Comes up short. Miami beats Patrick to the rebound. 2:40 to go. First half. Miami's extended their lead to 10 points. Now Lonzo playing the passing lane, gets the steal. He'll go up, misses on the jam. Lonzo hanging on the rim in frustration. Can't believe he didn't throw that down. Now Burks left wide open, misses, and Lonzo said, "Let me get this rebound. Let's try this again." He would love a do-over on that one.
Yeah, and Bush made a great defensive play, forced the bad pass out on that last defensive play. Oh.
Ball trying to get the ball inside to Vooch. He was cut off. Shot clock at 5, trying to back in against Adebayo. Little left-hand flip around and out. Vooch trying to tap it. Pass inside Modest. Another dunk for Gonzalez. It's about the challenge of possibly rebuilding as Kel'el Ware is a nice building block for the Miami Heat, throwing down another ball.
And he's 100% correct. I mean, in college, that's what you do. And he's had experience with it. And even as a pro coach, you're always having 2 or 3 new players that you have to somehow meld into your team.
Rebound tipped out. Modest on the attack.
Miami with 6 dunks in this game already.
I think Gonzalez might equal that before the night is done.
He's going to try, you know that.
Super aggressive. The step through move there. Alonso throws his arms to the heavens and said, I got one, I got one. Hey, let's bring in Casey Johnson with more on Billy's pregame comments.
Yeah, there's others. You mentioned him being philosophical, Mark, and he talked about, look, he's as competitive as anybody, but another big piece of this to him is the relationship part. And he said, I like developing players, I like building relationships with those players. He cited his longtime relationships with guys like Joakim Noah and Al Horford dating his college days. He feels he's developing those same kind of relationships here in Chicago. And look, he's got really strong relationships with both management and ownership. So Billy Donovan is not going anywhere, guys.
Yeah, it's really interesting here.
Career where one, you want to win, but then you look at your legacy and what you're going to have, and if you could build a team and leave, I mean, even our jobs, your life is about relationships. And as a coach, that is your relationship with your players, and how do they respect you? Do they like you? Do you like them? And how they remember you, that's the way you're going to be remembered.
Right.
I mean, when it comes down to it, we're going to judge as fans by your win-loss record. But as a coach, it's not just that. It is that, yes, for your money and your career, it's that. But the relationships you build and make, that's what's going to get you through.
So Lonzo holding it out. Bulls with the final possession, hopefully of quarter number 2. They kick it back to Kobe White for 3. That comes up short. Vooch getting the rebound in the corner. 2 seconds to go. Ball knocked away. It'll be a foul on the Heat. At the inbound with 2 seconds left. Modest beating the buzzer for 3.